my Fire Tribe. This is Terez, Firewoman with About Good Vibe in 5, the series where I share ideas and insights for allowing a good vibe, shifting your vibe, and living life on fire in 5 minutes or less, 5 days a week. Now, something that I'll say right off the bat, you can hear what's going on behind me and you can see what's going on behind me. When I film these videos, I like to film with nature as my backdrop, because just like right now, you never know what's going to happen when I push that record button. And it's amazing because I feel that what nature gives us in that particular day is always something that either you or I need to hear or see or experience, because I feel nature is such a fantastic teacher. So, without further ado, here's the why part of why I started this series. A couple of years ago, I probably experienced one of the most intense times maybe in my entire life. And even with everything I know and all the things that I teach through my courses, through my retreats, through the book, through all of that stuff, it's as if I forgot everything I knew for a little while. But I knew that if anything were to change, if I were to ever get my fire back and get my mojo back, I had to do something different. And even though it wasn't a time where I could carve out an hour, 2 hours a day for myself because of all the crazy stuff that was going on, I knew I could at least give myself 5 minutes a day. And so I started just doing something for myself, like getting out something like cool little cards with positive words on them, like this awesome series by Gabrielle Bernstein called The Universe Has Your Back, or opening a book and just kind of flipping to a random page, or just sitting and watching nature to see what kind of birds and animals would show up for me that day, and then having some kind of a conversation about it, whether just in my own mind, whether getting out my journal and writing down some ideas, or even taking pictures of things and texting them to some of my friends. What I found during this time is the more consistent I was with this process of giving myself just this little 5-minute segment a day, that helped me to start feeling better. And it also encouraged me to start sharing some of these ideas with my close circle of friends. And when I saw how much it was helping them to also get to have feel-good conversations and more high vibe ideas, I decided, if I ever had the courage to launch that YouTube channel, I think this is something that I want to share with my viewers. So here we are. Now, the what part. I like to keep it short, sweet, and simple. And when I actually do these, guys, if this goes over 5 minutes, do not despair. I promise you, in the series itself, every one of those videos will always be 5 minutes worth of content or less. So here I give maybe a little extra time because this is just something that really matters, and I just want to make sure that you're really clear on the process and that it feels good to you. Alrighty, so with that said, we always start out by bringing that train of thought into the station. We shift into neutral by taking 3 slow, deep breaths. Is it something sometimes, especially when we're busy and we're stressed, it's something we forget to do a lot of times. So by doing that and like shifting ourselves into neutral, we can then choose a new, positive, productive train of thought. So once we do our 3 so slow, and when I do that kind of thing where I trip over myself, you know what? I don't take that out, because this series is about being spontaneous and real and in the moment. So I keep that stuff there. So yeah, don't even worry about it. So I'm going to entertain you a little bit too when I do these, for sure. Now, after we do our breathing, I also set a powerful, positive intention for our session and for our day, so that at that point we're choosing a positive, productive, powerful train of thought. From there, I set another intention to choose the ideal message that benefits the greatest number of people today. And then from there, I use my conversation starter of the moment, which at this moment, as I mentioned, I'm really enjoying these cards by Gabrielle Bernstein. But hey, other times it might be seeing a butterfly, it might be flipping open a book, as I said. I always like to change things up periodically so that it keeps things spontaneous and in the moment. And I never plant things in advance or do any of that kind of stuff. This is always extremely real in the moment. So your focus and your intention may actually influence the card that I choose to pull that day, or the thought that I even choose to share that day. So we are very much in this together. So once I share the message that I'm inspired to share, again, spontaneously, on the cuff, just whatever feels right at the moment, we then close with a powerful intention. I give you the opportunity to share your thoughts and your ideas with the rest of the tribe because, hey, I can only share so much in 5 minutes or less. So I just like to get a conversation started. And I love the idea of you guys taking that conversation even further. All right, so there you have it. That's about Good Vibe in 5. So I hope to see you guys on the YouTube channel, on the Good Vibe Fire Tribe, to come and hang out with Good Vibe in 5, Monday through Friday. And in the meantime, guys, I wish you a day filled with beautiful bonuses, awesome upgrades, and sensational, happy surprises. Here's to allowing good vibes and living life on